The ranch is heading to Las Vegas for the National Finals Rodeo.
Here we are back at Cowboy Christmas today. Passerbys, you want to join us for this because we've got somebody famous here. I'm kind of starstruck at the moment because we have got, I don't even know what to call you because you're everything. You're a champion barrel racer in college. You're an influencer. You're a TV star. This is Elva Steinmetz. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am good. Okay, so what do you call yourself? Is your business card like 3 feet long?
No, so I usually just consider myself a Western influencer just because that just kind of ties it all in there. But I don't even would say I consider myself that. I just kind of just post on social media and I rodeo, and that's just the gist of it, you know?
So let's talk about influencer.
Yeah.
Influencer to me says you are influencing people to do something or think a certain way.
Right.
Is there a platform that you consider to be yours?
TikTok or Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
but,
sorry.
But as far as platform, as far as what you stand for, or is there a particular
absolutely.
message where you're passing along?
I feel like rodeo has such a large misconception on it. That's why they're trying to get it banned in California and things like that. So really the thing is to push it and get more people out there and seeing it and seeing that it's not what they are misconceiving it as, you know? So that's the main goal, is just to push it and show all the cool sides to it and the whole lifestyle of it, rather than them just assuming something that's not true or factual at all.
I am from Texas, so I feel like we're pretty plugged in to all the good stuff about rodeo. So what are some of the misconceptions that you're trying to change?
So a big, huge misconception is that it's abusive.
Oh,
you know, they
okay.
say that we're abusing the cattle or the horses and our spurs are abusive, or the bits that we put in their mouths are abusive. And it's just all people running their mouths to, get whatever agenda across that they're getting. But if they would educate themselves on it, they would realize it's not at all.
Fortunately, they don't have to educate themselves because we've got Elva to do that, which is awesome. So are you from California originally?
No, I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, that's why I knew you were one of us.
Yes,
almost.
I am.
Some
Almost.
people would
No.
say that Oklahoma is one of us, but we are delighted to have you. So does that mean you're a fan of Red Dirt music?
I love Red Dirt music.
Oh, so you like our radio station.
I do. It's good.
We are 95.9 The Ranch if you are walking by, and we play Texas country and Red Dirt. We're out of Fort Worth, Texas, and we have got an Oklahoma girl who has gone big. Elva, tell me about your TV show.
Oh my goodness. So it was something that I didn't think I was going to get. We started casting for it and we did an interview, and I was like, I really didn't try because I was like, I'm not going to get this. I didn't think somewhere in California I'd be filming a TV show ever. So then I did the interviews. They weren't very good. I wasn't trying at all. And then called me back and they're like, oh, you got it. And I was like, I did.
Wow.
I got it. Yeah. So they get 10 influencers together, and they give you a brand, and you tell them okay, you make the best marketing campaign for the brand that you can. And then each person wins $1,000 each round, but then there's $50,000, and then you make a post about what you represent, your social media represents, and then they judge it, and then they eliminate each person every week. So whoever's the last one standing wins $50,000.
So has it been filmed yet?
It has. We're on episode 5 now.
Oh, I want to get you liquored up and find out what's going on. I mean, obviously, if you're on episode 5,
I'm doing
then
pretty good.
that tells us a little
true.
something.
That tells you something.
Is really, really cool. Now, barrel racing. So where do you go to school?
I go to school at Connor State. I will be done at the end of this semester, or next semester, I'm sorry.
And do they have an influencing major?
Oh, no. Far from it.
They
No.
probably will at some
Yeah,
point.
we could hope, yeah. No, I don't even know if my college, or my administrators know that I influence. My rodeo team does, but I don't think the college itself does.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are you studying?
I am in ag business.
Ag business. I love that. And the plan, the backup plan, I guess, is to go that route, or is that the main plan? What are we doing here?
You know, I'm riding the wave of influencing as much as I can because I love it. I'm going to do the ag business thing. I'll get my degree, so I always have that. I can always fall back on that. But the main goal is to get a set of horses and try and pro rodeo.
I love that. So your dream is to one day be at this National Finals rodeo barrel racing.
It sounds delusional to say, but I've tried really hard over my lifetime, you know.
Dude, at one point you probably thought it was delusional to have the followers you
That is
do
true.
and to be on this TV show.
I did.
So never say never. Now, what is your horse's name?
My main one is Pac-Man.
Love
and
it.
then I bought a 2-year-old pink buckle mare, and her name's Rolo.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you alternate practicing on them? The 2-year-old's obviously green.
Right. So the main horses, I usually just keep them exercise. If they need tuning up on, then I'm out there, you know, drilling them right before the race. But for the most part, I try and ride them every single day. They get a couple off days when I'm home. That's if I'm home. And the 2-year-old I broke myself. She is doing well. While I was filming the TV show, I sent her off for 30 days so she wasn't getting, you know, too fresh.
Right.
But, yeah, she's doing good, and I just get on her. And I have about 45 minutes before they lose their attention span.
Yeah.
So every day I try and get on. I had like 10 this summer, and I'd get on every single one of them before 10 a.m.
How do you balance all this time-wise? What's your secret? Because I've got, 1.5 things going on, and I can't do it. So how do you do it?
You know, I just try not to care how calculated
Just don't
things
care.
are. Yeah, no, I try not to like look into it that it's like I have everything packed in there. I just shove it in there and then I make it work somehow. But I always put my horses first. I always make sure they get rode and I take care of them, and then I send them off to training if I'm going to be gone. And, you know, just little things like that. And as long as my horses are getting taken care of, I can juggle everything else.
So your horses are in California.
No, they're in Oklahoma still.
Okay, because I was going to congratulate them on being in a more desirable climate, but not so
yes,
fast.
no,
Yes.
yeah.
But, you know, they acclimate.
They
As
do.
hot as it gets, it's kind of amazing. They somehow make it through every
Yeah.
summer. And we've got supplements for it. We've
Right.
got the electrolytes. So that's we need electrolytes more than anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I don't drink enough water in the summertime ever.
So this is Elva Steinmetz, and if people want to see you doing everything you do, where's the next place they can see you?
I will. Well, I mean, they can obviously follow me on Instagram
Yes.
and under Elva M Steinmetz, or TikTok, the same username. But I will be still in California for another 2 weeks.
Well, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Elva, for
Thank
making
you.
time to come by. It's always such a treat to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
It's not your first interview, is it?
It's not.
And not your
no.
first rodeo either.
No, this is the first radio station I ever was interviewed by. It was really cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we feel very special. I think Heather did that last
Yes,
year.
she did.
So what a difference a year makes. That's awesome. Put your hands together for Elva Steinmetz, who is doing some great things.